So hi John,
Hi.
thank you for giving us this time for this interview.
Very well.
Let me start off by asking you a few things about yourself and leadership, and then maybe come to the central idea and theme of leadership, and conclude more towards how does that become relevant to a company who is which is sort of embarking on a sustainability journey. So the relevance of that, how does it resonate and stuff like that.
Okay.
So let me begin by, what is this one concern that worries you?
I think the biggest concern is that the world has changed fundamentally in the last 15 years, and we haven't got to grips with that. So therefore, we're in crisis globally. We may not be in a micro sense, but in a macro sense. The world is changing faster and faster, and we're sort of on the edge of chaos. 20 years ago, we unless there was a catastrophe, which happened from time to time, we sort of knew what was going to be happening in the next year or the next 2 years. But now we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I think that we're trying to solve that using the same leadership that we've always used. Mm-hmm. And even though the leadership that we always used was perhaps not the best leadership, it was okay. Mm-hmm. It got us through. I don't think that the traditional approach to leadership will get us through. So we've got to fundamentally change the way we lead.
In your own life, where did you find this need coming up and we are not able to meet that need? And now what keeps you driving?
I think that what made me realize that was a sort of an inward journey. Mm-hmm. In that by serendipity about 15 years ago, I had the opportunity to learn to coach. Okay. And through that, by asking questions and helping other people find their own solutions, rather than giving advice, mm-hmm. I realized that that was much more powerful in helping people on their journeys, but it was also much more informative to me because I got answers that I didn't ask for, I didn't expect. And the feedback basically was that the behavior between people was so fundamental to performance. Whereas our focus is always on processes and structures, yeah. The actual huge opportunity for productivity gain, and for the greater good as well, is through behavioural change and through people being willing to change their own behaviours.